Y'all, he was not trying to hear that shit. Like, he was basically like, but I feel like I could do it with you though. Like, I feel like we can come to a compromise. Bitch, we ain't coming to nothing. Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Tay Ming and welcome back to my channel. Okay y'all, so y'all already know this will get ready with me, chit chat. I ain't done this in a minute. I can't really remember the last time I really sat down. I think it was Valentine's Day. Y'all, it's April, about to be May. I ain't sat down with y'all in a minute and it's time to talk, okay? Y'all, what's up? Like, I'm really excited to be on here. Don't mind my lace right now, okay? I still need to put a little bit of makeup on there. I started this wig yesterday, like last night. So, you know, whatever. But anyways, I really miss you guys. I have a lot of update on the makeup that I've been using. Like, I've been changing my routine just a little bit. I ain't been changing it a lot, but I just been tweaking it a little bit. So what I've been using on my eyebrows lately is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And this in the color Granite, so it's like a black color. And the reason I did black was because it matches my hair. My hair is jet black, so I always try to, you know, go for the color of my hair unless I'm doing like colored hair or something like that, obviously. But it comes with this little spoolie and angle brush. I think it does. Yeah, I think so. If not, then it might be like, you know, an extra little, you know, amount. The way that I prep my eyebrows today, I use Got To Be. Y'all know this trick. I have brow gel to help, you know, mold my brows, but I don't know, nothing works better than Got To Be for me. So that's what I've been using. I just comb my eyebrow hairs up. My eyebrow hair is really thin. I don't really do my eyebrows on camera, but so many people ask me like, girl, your eyebrows look really nice. How do you do them? So I was like, man, let me just show the girls how I do it. But anyway, so you guys, I really want to talk to y'all because these niggas is acting up, okay? As you guys know, summer is literally right around the corner, you feel me? And baby, these niggas is dropping like flies, you hear me? It's so much stuff that's been going on in my life. First of all, I've been fasting. Well, my fast is over with, but I was fasting the month of March going into April, and I gave up a lot of stuff, like physical things, and then I tried to get better dealing with, like, you know, internal battles, internal struggles that I have with myself. And you guys, I feel amazing. Like, that fast really helped because I have so much clarity. I think God really, you know, just came through. He just cleared my mind, and that's what I love about fasting. It was hard though. It was extremely hard. It wasn't easy. Obviously, when you're fasting, temptations come and things just happen. The girl been fasting, she been doing her thing, you know what I mean? Let me tell you guys about my dating life. I wouldn't even say dating because I'm really not talking to no nigga right now at all. But as I just stated, I've been fasting. So, you know, when I fast, I really try to stay away from dating people and, you know, just talking to people, especially if it's not really intentional. You know, I try to just stay away from that. I'm not gonna say I just been wanting a full-blown relationship right now, but I know that eventually, you know, I'm gonna want something real. So I'm like, you know what, I don't need to be out here just entertaining niggas and just talking to niggas. And I'm already a stiff individual. Like, if y'all don't know me, I'm stiff as fuck. Call me Miss Stiff Bitch, cause niggas very rarely get conversation out of me. But of course, like, you know, I have my few people that I might talk to, I might conversate with. I had to let all of them go. And it wasn't because like they were bad people or because they, you know, they just was just these bad niggas. Some of them niggas wasn't shit, and I already knew that from the jump. But you know, I was just getting one thing and one thing only, baby. You already know how to fuck out, move over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, they just weren't really like, there was nothing going on. I didn't really see a point in continuing, like, you know, I don't even want to say relationship, but I guess like a situation with them, a situationship. So I ended up cutting a lot of people off. And like I said, it wasn't just because they were bad people. It was just because, you know, I needed to focus on me. I wanted to really submit myself to the fast. I didn't want to have any distractions. I really wanted to spend time with God. Of course, you know, again, when you fast and you really try to submit yourself to God, temptations, the devil's coming at you, girl. When I tell you all these niggas was running back, like, girl, these niggas was not letting up. Like, they just kept trying to talk, kept trying to you know, conversate. Thank God, you know what I mean, for the strength, because I was being obedient. I didn't reciprocate. I just, you know, cut ties. My whole thing too, like, I don't feel like I left nobody just hanging. Like, I told them exactly what it was. You know, I had that conversation like, look, you know, I know what we've been doing, or I know like we've been talking and shit, and it's just been that. But at the end of the day, I think I'm starting to move towards something that, you know, I want more intentionally if I'm going to be with somebody. Because honestly, you guys, I really don't want a relationship at all right now. But I know if I'm going to be spending time with anybody, or, you know, just getting to know somebody, spending time, I want it to be somebody that is ready for a relationship. It kind of brings me to this one situation. It was this one guy. I've been talking to him like off and on for about a year. It's just been small conversation here and there, and really, he cool. Like, we don't have no beef or nothing like that, but basically it was a situation where like a few months ago, we had got into it about some shit that he said, because y'all know I don't be for the bullshit. Like, once you say one thing to me, it's cut. Like, something that I don't like, bitch, bye.
Delete, block, is bad.
I used to be the girl that would try to, like, you know, tolerate it, and, oh, you know, maybe they didn't mean that, but like nowadays, no, we grown as fuck. What you said is what the fuck you meant, and I don't give excuses out no more. So he had said something that was a little off the wall. I explained it to him. He proceeded to say that I was tripping and that it was my fault, and bitch, I proceeded out the door. That's how that went.
Now that's how you clear a bitch.
I'm the type of person though, like, once I get fed up and I feel like I've explained something to you so many times and you don't get it, baby, I'm about to go. You feel me? Like, I'm out the door. Like, I'm not finna keep sitting here trying to explain some shit to somebody that don't want to understand what I'm saying. Like, you're not even trying to see where I'm coming from. And then what pisses me off, when a nigga swear he know where you coming from, you don't know, because you wouldn't be doing that if you knew where I was coming from. You know what I mean? Again, we have been talking for a little bit, and he told me, he was like, you know, I'm not really ready for a relationship. And at the time, this was okay, because, you know, I wasn't really looking for nothing serious, but, you know, I was open to getting to know him and shit like that. Keep in mind, like, we never really linked, and that's because the situation again was off and on, and like, I don't like linking with niggas that like I don't even be talking to like that, you know, like on a consistent basis. Because if we're not consistent, then what the fuck? Like, I don't need to link up. I don't need to be doing all that shit. To some people, it's just whatever, like, oh, it's just a link up, it's just one thing. But for me, like, linking up, that's a lot, because I don't like to link with nobody. Like, I have to really be feeling you, really want to see you, you know, to link up. That's just what it is. So it's really just been kind of like an on the phone type of thing. He had been trying to take me on dates and stuff, and for a while I was kind of like, no, not really. Recently, me and him, we kind of reconnected, like, not nothing physical or nothing like that. Like, we started conversating again, which I'm low-key mad about, because I should have just stuck to my gun. My problem with him, he doesn't want anything like serious. Like, he's not really ready for a relationship, which is cool. Like, I'm one of those girls, like, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, like, that's fine, you know what I mean? And again, this is all growth, because I used to not be like this. Like, I used to be so butthurt when a nigga didn't want to be in a relationship with me. Like, I used to be so hurt and feel insecure, like, he don't want to be with me? Like, with me? Like, that's how I used to move. But now it's just like, boy, fuck you. Like, if you don't want a relationship, that's cool. You know, there's no hate. There's nothing wrong with you. Well, it is something wrong with you, because I'm a good catch, baby.
I know that's right.
But yeah, it's nothing wrong. Like, it's just not what you're looking for, and I respect that. At one point, I asked him, I was like, you know, if you don't really want a relationship, but you trying to do relationship shit, like, y'all, this man was talking about, he wants to take me on trips, he wants to take me on dates, you know, obviously you want to have sex, and I ain't gonna hold you, I want to, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. So he told me all of this, but you're not ready to be in a relationship. That's what kind of confused me. That was red flag number one, because it was like, how the fuck you're not ready for a relationship? Why would you do a relationship shit? Like, maybe I'm missing something, bitch. I don't know. The math ain't fucking mathing. Quick break. You guys, I'm going to be using a new foundation. This is the Anastasia Foundation. This is my first time using it. I'm kind of nervous because I'm very specific when it comes to my foundation. I like a matte finish, and this is saying it's a natural finish. So I don't know what that means. So I'm going to try a little bit, and we're going to see. This is in the color 450C, which is cool. I have a yellow undertone, so I be needing something that's gonna match my undertone. If you've tried this, tell me how it is, because I'm scared. Oh shit, I was about to say my pump ain't working. Okay, let's see. It looks a little light for my complexion, but I don't know. We're gonna blend it in and we're gonna see real quick. Ooh. Ooh, bitch. Oh, bitch, you can't even tell. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna rock with this one. I'm gonna rock with this, baby. So anyways, yeah, like I was saying, bro, like it was very confusing because in my head, if you don't want a relationship, why are you doing relationship shit? Like, why are you even trying to get to know me? Why are you trying to take me on dates? Like, what the fuck is the point of that? And I asked him and he was like, you know, I'm just trying to get to know you. You know, we gotta build a vibe first. We've been on and off talking for a year. You should know at this point, really a long time ago, you should have known if you even wanted to pursue something like me, you know, and you wanted to take something serious. That's what he told me he want to do. But what a nigga say and what a nigga do is two different things, baby. If your mama ain't told you, I did. The fuck? Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't know. It's like the more I blend this out, I'm not feeling it. It looks a little too light. Cause I'm used to looking more chocolate than this. So I might have to switch out my foundation real quick. I'm gonna have to go back to that Maybelline, baby. Yeah, I can't do that one. Yeah, no. I'm gonna give it another try, but I don't feel like risking it because I got shit to do today. He's just not intentional. Like, he's at a place where basically he just wants to vibe with somebody and take his time, is what he said. But to me, and based off the way a nigga talking, baby, he just trying to get in a situationship, and I'm not for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I've had that and I'm past that. I'm not pressing for a relationship right now, but like I said, if I'm going to be spending time with anybody, it's going to be intentional. Like, I want to build with that person. And I told him that, and I told him that I respect where he's coming from. And I also said that neither one of us should settle. If he wants something a little bit more slower paced and he wants something that he can gradually move into, that is fine. Go find another bitch to do that with, though. Not me. Like, I'm not that girl. And I told him, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be mad. It's respectable. You know, I'd rather you tell me how you feel now, and you know, you could just go and do you. Y'all, he was not trying to hear that shit. Like, he was basically like, but I feel like I could do it with you though. Like, I feel like we can come to a compromise. Bitch, we ain't coming to nothing. Niggas will get with you and you'll tell them, you know, where you stand and what your standards are, and they will try to test the fuck out you. He claimed up and down like he would never do no shit like that. Like, I don't never want you to lower your standards. No, you do. This is how I look at myself. Baby, I'm a Rolls Royce. You feel me? You wouldn't go try to get a Rolls Royce and negotiate the prices of a fucking Rolls Royce. No. You gonna pay whatever the fuck they tell you. So if I'm telling you what my standards are and what the price is for me, that's what it is. Don't sit here and try to negotiate what I'm finna do. And I felt like he was trying to do that, because every time I told him, like, I was like, you know what, it's cool. Again, you can go do you. I don't think this is gonna work because we just on two different types of time. He was not trying to hear that. So it just got to a point where it was just like, baby, I can't do this because you gonna stress me the fuck out.
It's too much. It's just too much. It's too much.
And it's okay. Like, I don't understand why niggas think that, like, it's so hard. Like, if we're not on the same type of time, it's cool. Like, it's fine. Like, some people just aren't meant for other people, and that's okay. You just move along, you move accordingly, and you move past it, and you find somebody else. When I told him to go find somebody else to play with or find somebody else to be with, I meant that from the bottom of my heart. Like, I wasn't even trying to be petty. I wasn't trying to, like, you know, sound like a bitch, like, oh, go play with the mother hoes. Like, no, really go do that. Like, I'm cool. It's okay. I don't know. I think he thought I was trying to be, like, passive aggressive, which I wasn't. Because if I really had something to say, I'm the type that I'm going to speak up and I'm buck back, you know? I just ended up ending it with him. Like, I couldn't do it. I should have been into this situation, honestly. I did start, you know, liking him a little bit. And it wasn't nothing crazy though, but I did, you know, start to like him, especially when you first meet somebody and they kind of portray to be something that they're not. God exposed that to me. So now that I know that, I'm finna move accordingly. I'm not finna, you know, try to change this nigga. When I was younger and shit, like, if a nigga told me something, I would try to think that, like, I could change him. Like, he ain't ready for a relationship, but if he get with me, he gonna wanna fuck with me. Like, I'm gonna make him want a relationship. And that was the dumbest shit I've ever done, because that nigga did not want no relationship. So I don't do that no more. Like, if people tell me, you know, I'm not ready for this, that, and the third, I just let them do what they do, and I let them find a situation that, you know, fits them. Because I feel like at the end of the day, when you're single, I don't feel like anybody should just settle. Like, that's the whole point of you being single, so you can find what you want. So if I'm not, you know, doing what you want, and I'm a little bit, you know, I guess, I ain't gonna say bougie, but if my standards are too high for you, or if you can't, you know, get ready for what I want, then you got to go. Like, that's just how it is over here. And it's no hard feelings, it's no beef, it's just we're not meant to be. And I really don't think he understands that. So I'm not gonna keep stressing it, and I'm not gonna keep trying to beat it in the nigga head. Bitch, if you don't get it, that's your fault. That don't got nothing to do with me. And I will admit, when I first started fucking with him, I wasn't really ready for that. I couldn't see that for myself, but that's because I was still kind of healing and getting through like another situation. So, you know, that's what it was at the time, but now I'm ready for something serious. And it's okay if you can't offer that to me. I'm just gonna go find it elsewhere. Never try to change a nigga. Like, never try to convince a nigga to fuck with you. Don't do that, you know what I mean? It might hurt because you might like that person and they're just not ready for what you're ready for, but like, at the end of the day, you gotta know your worth. And that's really what it comes down to, because I used to hate when people were like, know your worth, bitch, know your worth. But it's like, that shit is really true. You gotta know your worth, because when somebody's trying to negotiate your standards, you just gotta know how to walk away. And I think that's like the best dating advice that I could give somebody, especially if, you know, you're younger and you're trying to get out here, like in your 20s, even like, you know, your late teens and shit. When you're dating, you gotta know how to stick it and move, bitch. You gotta know how to like catch the red flags, and once you catch it, ask yourself like, okay, is this something that I can really deal with? Because if it's not, I'm wasting my time. Certain guys, I'm not gonna say all, but certain guys, they're not really used to, you know, women being like that. The type of women that they're used to is probably the type that, you know, they can have their way with, and that's just not what we doing, baby. Over here on this channel, I be talking to the boss bitches, the bad bitches, okay? So if a nigga can't get right, bitch, he gonna get left, and that's just how it goes. I think it's easier said than done, because again, sometimes you do catch feelings for people. But at the end of the day, like I said, you gotta know your worth. When a nigga see that you value yourself and that you value the type of person that you are, sometimes, you know, that shit wakes them up and they like, damn, she care about herself. That's the type of person I need to be with, you know? And if they don't do that, girl, better is on the way. Like, that's something I really had to like learn, bruh. Better is on the way, hun. I used to settle for certain stuff back in the day. I'm gonna say back in the day because I'm a whole new bitch now. But I used to settle for certain shit, y'all. Like, whew. I've explained, like, you know, my past kind of on my channel. So if you've never seen my videos before, please go check them out so you have some context to this. I used to just be in shit that I had no business even being in, number one. I don't want any of my subscribers to go through what I've gone through, you know what I mean? And I know everybody is their own person and you gotta go through things to learn, but like, if I can't avoid any of y'all making the same mistakes as me, I will. It's like, I'm glad I went through that, so now that I know, because y'all, I'm 21 and I'm not gonna say I know exactly what I want, but I'm not out here being a dumb bitch. And this ain't to judge, but a lot of y'all is grown as fuck making weak ass decisions as grown ass ladies. Like, I'd rather have been that dumb ass back then than to be overgrown as hell still making these dumb ass mistakes. It's way easier said than done, you know what I mean? It takes time. Knowing your worth, it doesn't happen overnight. Don't let somebody sell you that dream that like just instantly you're just gonna wake up and you're just gonna be feeling yourself. Some days you will, some days you won't. Like, it's that simple. Like I've said plenty of times, confidence is something you have to work on every single day, because if you don't, then you'll end up getting weaker over time. It's like going to the gym and working out to build your muscles up. That's how confidence is. So whoever's watching this right now, you girl, you a bad bitch. Let's just get this shit out the way. Being a bad bitch has nothing to do with your looks. Being a bad bitch starts here, okay? Because if you see me a couple years ago, it wasn't nowhere where I am now, baby. Puberty stayed your girl. But at the end of the day, whether I was cute, ugly, fugly, whatever I was, I always had confidence. Like, I'm not gonna play like I always had confidence. I always knew what I wanted, and I knew that one day I was gonna get that shit. So don't ever think that, like, because you think that you're not pretty, and half y'all be fine as fuck. Like, y'all be fine, and y'all be thinking y'all ugly. Girl, I be having some real pretty ass subscribers, and I love that. I love that for y'all. I love that for me. Confidence is not something that you can put on. It's not something that you can buy. It's not something that you can just grow overnight, bitch. That shit gotta be in you, not on you, period. And I have other videos, like literally, if you struggle with confidence and self-esteem, go check out my videos, you guys. Like, I really be trying to help the girls and trying to, you know, show you guys the way, because I've been there before. Confidence was low. Like, honestly, I want to say my confidence just starting to improve over time, and that's real. I wasn't always like that, so I understand. And I understand like how insecure it can feel. So, you know, tap into that mode, girl. Don't let nobody play with you. You're that girl at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You're that girl. And don't let a man like intimidate you and make you think that your standards are way too high because they're not able to meet the standard that you're requiring of them. That's just not the nigga for you. And it sucks because sometimes you do hope that that person is for you and you hope that it'll work out. But like, when somebody shows you who they are, you have to believe them. I had to learn that the hard way, because I used to make so many mistakes by letting certain niggas back in or just around me. And I knew good and goddamn well that they was not the nigga for me. But I let it slide because I was just wanting somebody and I didn't have confidence. And when you don't have confidence, bro, it's really dangerous, because you'll settle and you'll do shit for validation. I didn't do nothing for clout, but you know, validation, it happens. Like, that's normal. Like, people don't want to say that, but that's really the facts of it all. Like, when you are not confident, that's just what happens. Like, you'll settle for a lot of bullshit, and we're not settling for shit over here. Like, no, we're not doing that. It's somebody out there that's for you. It's somebody out there that doesn't even think that you're too much. Bro, it's a nigga out here that's ready to do all of that plus more. And that's what you guys really have to understand. Like, it is okay. I promise you. Like, that nigga can't get right. Bitch, like I said, he's gonna get love. Like, he's gonna get love. To the left, to the left. Everything you own, to the box, to the left. Beyonce told us first, baby. Listen to her. When Queen Bee talks, your hoes gotta listen. Cause Queen Bee be talking that shit. Sometimes it's way better to just move on and deal with that pain and deal with the sadness and then just get over it. Like, I think that's the biggest fear for a lot of women, because they're just scared that like they're gonna be sad or they don't want to feel sad. But it's like, girl, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be emotional. Like, we're women. We're women. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay that like you be crying over your sneaky link. Like, don't let nobody bully you and think that like, oh bitch, you crying over a sneaky link? That wasn't even your nigga. Why you crying? Girl, mind your business, okay? You cry over what the fuck you want to cry about. It's not about crying. It's about how you're gonna act after that. For the girls, that's kind of how I was at the time. Like, I always wanted somebody around and I didn't want to be lonely, and I was scared that I wasn't gonna find nobody, because the dating pool, I'm not gonna hold you, I understand why you girls are worried, because the dating pool ain't shit. Like, these niggas. But I always try to remind myself that there are good people out here, and there's a man for me. Like, if you believe in God, you already know that God has somebody for you right now. You gotta have control over your emotions, you know what I mean? And you have to do what's best for you. You really do. Because if not, then people are just gonna keep taking advantage of you, especially niggas. A nigga will drag your ass through the mud, bitch. He will drag you to the pits of hell if you let him do that. So don't let him do that. Gain your power back. Don't feel like because one person don't want you, then it's just like it's over with. Girl, no. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go get a new nigga later on when you heal and when you're ready. Don't just try to get into it because you want somebody. Be healed, be ready. Let's not forget, summer is literally right around the corner. Don't get finessed into a situationship before the summer. Please don't, because we outside with it this year. So, you know, keep your standards up, babe. Don't lower yourself. You're worth it. Even if that person can't see it, just know that you're worth it. You're that bitch. You always gonna be that bitch at the end of the day. Whether you see it or not, I see it. I see that you that girl. And I see that these niggas is tripping. The last thing I'm gonna say before I really just, you know, start doing my makeup for real, let them hoes have your problem. Like, I'm gonna get that shit on a t-shirt. Let them hoes have your problem. If he wants to go and do something with another bitch and he thinks that you're not worth it, so he's messing with somebody, let him have her. You go boss up and you go be the best you that you could ever be, okay? And it's not really for revenge. It's not because you want the nigga to get the nigga's attention. Do that shit for you, bitch. Please, sis. Do it for me, bitch. Get your lick back, bitch. Stand up. Get your lick back, okay? Anyway, so I'm about to speed this video up because I've been talking a lot. and I really gotta get myself together. So I'm about to speed this video up, finish my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back so you guys can see the finished look. Okay.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might justify. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanna find when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a day and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. But you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. But don't stutter till I D.I.E. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. But don't stutter till I D.I.E. Fuck it, I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let you close? Feel my face, action. These days no for my age. Niggas be past 10. Living in the middle. This shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up. This life shit ain't all bad. Blood and murder. There ain't no second chances. It's fun. Just do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. I'm stunning.
Yeah, your girl is back. Whew, okay, let me get into the lips. Let me show y'all what I use. I use the same lip liner every time. It's cinnamon. It's actually an eyeshadow palette, and I just use it for my lips. Y'all, I'm Anastasia down today. I be using Anastasia's lipstick in the color Kiss, and it's a matte lip. I'm trying to get some on this corner right here. I don't really wear like a lot of matte, you know, finishes on my lips. I always like it glossy. But I don't know, matte is giving me grown woman. Like, it's giving me them vibes and shit. I don't know, I might have to switch sides at least every now and then, shit. Oh yeah, this is cute. I did like a photo shoot for my friend, and I wore this little lip combo, and y'all, I got so many compliments. Literally. People was like, girl, I love that on you. I was like, what? You guys have never seen me in matte lip, I don't think. So yeah. I need to fix my hair, fix my edges, y'all, because they kind of, you know, got a little messed up or whatever. But it's like, okay, since this side is flipped over, like, I really don't want to do that, because it's like, you really can't see it. You know what I mean? But whatever. You guys see the finished look. Your girl looks if you guys enjoyed this girl chat, make sure you subscribe, baby, so you can stay up to date with these videos, because I be dropping some gems on this bitch. Okay, also comment, make sure you like this video as well, because I really want to give you guys content that you guys want to see, not just stuff that I want to put out. So that would help a lot. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.